Okay, Ronnie, you're here on the Isle of Man again. It seems to me that you've been coming since an early age. Could you tell us about that?
I first came in about 1956 with my mum and dad, and I came every year then for the next 11 to 12 years. I had a little bit of a break then until I got married, and I brought my own kids over then for 7 or 8 years, and I had another break, and I came back again when I was 50. My children paid for me for my 50th birthday to come over for a weekend, and I've been coming back now for the last 5 or 6 years to play golf on the island, and there's plenty of golf courses over here, and most of them are of a good standard.
Okay, so just thinking back to your childhood, can you remember where you stayed, which hotels?
Well, we stayed in a boarding house up off Bucks Road in Tynwald Street with a Mrs. Kane. Now, her property now was the end one by the swings, and I believe it's knocked down now. So my sister told me who came over last year.
Okay, so what sort of activities did you get up to on a family holiday?
Well, we used to, at the bottom of Tynwald Street was a coach operator, and we used to do a lot of driving around the island on tours, and we used to mainly go for the mystery tours, so we didn't know where we were going to end up. So it was a bit of a guess as to which road we were taking coming out.
It's a bit like my driving.
So it's something similar to that, yeah.
Right, so what are the sort of memories that you've got?
Well, on the front here at Douglas, the beach at the time was full. You see old photographs of it now, and it's full. You can't see a grain of sand for people. I was probably one of those people.
So was the weather better then, do you think, or?
Well, looking back on it, it seemed to be. We always came the same 2 weeks, the last week in July and the first week in August. So it probably was better then.
So what do you remember about the food and things like that?
The food was brilliant. I mean, we used to have a bit of a set thing to do. Every Sunday morning we used to go over to the where the boats come in and have a cup of tea and that before my dad would slip off for a pint. At the time you couldn't gamble on the island, but my dad found a bookie.
So naturally you'd come over on the boat?
Well, no, we did come over on the boat at first, and my dad was a sailor, and we came one time and the crossing was horrendous. So even my dad said, we're not going on that boat again. So after that we started flying, and because of the prices we started coming on a Friday, because it was cheaper to fly on a Friday to Friday than a Saturday.
And of course you've come over for your golf tour on EasyJet, haven't you?
We've flown over on EasyJet, which is quite cheap, but only because 2 lads come over, bring the bus over and bring our golf clubs.
So the 2 lads have taken all the luggage in a van and they come over on the steam packet.
Because if you bring golf clubs or extra luggage on EasyJet, the cost, it just doubles for the island. I mean, it's quite cheap to get here on a plane. I think it's probably just under £50 it's here at this time, which isn't too bad.
It's very good when you think of like a train ride in the UK. If you wanted to go to Newcastle or something,
exactly.
would be the same.
Yeah.
So some of the lads have been talking about the price of beer. What's your view on it?
I think it's quite expensive actually, the price of beer. I mean, at home where I drink in a British Legion, I can get a pint of bitter for £2.65. Over here I'm paying £3. Could be more than
£3, £3.20.
Yeah,
and
which is a lot, right?
And is it true that Manx beer is being sold cheaper in Liverpool than what it is here?
There's a place in Dale Street in Liverpool, the Courtyard, which is a Knockholes pub in Liverpool. It's cheaper than over here, and they've been serving it there since I was at work, which is 6 or 7 years ago.
Which is a great pint, of course.
It is.
We love the local beer, and we've got the Bushies Brewery and the Hooded Ram. Have you tried Hooded Ram yet?
No. I tend to stick to the non-real ale stuff, to be honest. Right. I like the chemicals.
Okay. Now, you've been coming over for the last few years on a golf tour.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful for how blessed we've been with the weather this week.
Yeah, we have
seeing
been
lucky,
that
it was chucking it down in the UK and Liverpool yesterday. So just tell us about the tour and the courses.
Well, Peel on Thursday I'd got that mixed up actually with Ramsey. I was expecting a completely different course, and I couldn't remember much of the first 12 holes. The greens were okay. The fairways were a bit sparse in places.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Castletown's a real, it's a brilliant course. It's a gem of a course.
So if Castletown, if that was situated, say, on the Wirral Peninsula or in Southport, it'd be a completely different proposition.
It would, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get on probably during the week. You definitely wouldn't get on every weekend because it'd be booked up.
You think they'd be playing a big competition there?
Well, you would, yeah.
Possibly the Open, something like that.
Yeah. It's really, or you'd have your practice days there or your qualifiers.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's really good. Castletown is it's definitely the best course on the island.
So when you're in Liverpool and you're golfing or just going about your day-to-day business, do you think the Liverpool public know about the Isle of Man? Do they know that it's a great golf offering? Or
No, it's not advertised at all. I mean, I know because the lads who have come over with have been coming longer than me, so I've joined on to them. But other than that, you don't see any adverts in the papers or on the television. In fact, it's very seldom it gets a mention.
And of course, our golf offering, we've got 8 courses, and generally they're quiet and friendly and fun.
Yeah, they're all very friendly. I mean, I think I've played 5 or 6 of them now. I can't remember the 2 I haven't played. One's in Douglas.
Yeah,
I've played Douglas itself, but there's another one.
We've got 2. We've got King Edward Bay, so
I
we'll
haven't
have to
played
fit that in.
one.
It's a fantastic course with great views, and it's another part of the offering. But you know, it's great to see you and the lads over. I think everyone's having a good time. Is that right?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I just love coming. As soon as I knew we were coming, or the idea was to come to the island, I just paid my money straight away. I had no hesitation in coming.
And with all your history of being a visitor to the island, what are some of the things you've seen change?
Well, I don't think a lot has changed outside of Douglas. The main change I noticed over the years is the front of Douglas. It's changed from hotels to apartments, and I think that started when a lot of the bankers came over.
Yeah, and of course jet travel and tourism changed, but I think it is coming back.
But if you go to the likes of Port Erin and Peel, I don't think they've changed at all.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's one of the best things about it. It hasn't changed at all.
So if you were in charge of Manx Tourism and you wanted more people to come to the Isle of Man, what would you do?
I'd advertise more on the television or in the papers, the local papers, but definitely television, because that does attract people.
Okay, you've heard it from Ronnie, our tourism guru. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jed.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.